Two fugitives are considered armed and dangerous, carrying a shotgun and an AR-15 style rifle. U.S. Marshals offering up to $10,000 reward for any information that could help track down the duo. Joining me now is Lauderdale County Sheriff Rick Singleton. Sheriff, thanks very much for coming on the program. We appreciate it. So, any tips leading you to have a sense of where they might be?
I wish we did. We don't have a clue what area of the state or country they may be in. That's something that we're, of course, obviously working on, following every lead we can get. That's really the biggest thing that we need to know right now is where they're at, what area of the country.
Now, we've continued to learn more about their relationship before the escape. At this point, what have you learned?
Well, we've learned Casey White was in our facility for arraignment in 2020, and he was transported back to the Department of Corrections after that arraignment. He was returned here February 25th of this year for court appearances and for his trial. And we do know now that there was a relationship between 2020 and 2022. Vicky White visited Casey White in prison during that span of time, more than once. I don't know exactly how many times. But we do know that she did stay in touch with him from the time he left our facility in 2020 until he returned in February this year.
Now, this must be tough for you on a sort of personal level, because, you know, you felt you knew Vicky White pretty well, right?
Well, yes, we're not that large of a department. We have 107 employees and 42 corrections deputies. And yes, I mean, it's like family, and especially within the facility. You know, the corrections family is close-knit. As assistant director, Vicky interacted with all the employees. So, you know, they're taking it very, very hard.
Now, there is a distinctive way that apparently she walks, which could help identify her?
If someone saw her out and about, yes, that distinctive gait that she's got would set her apart somewhat, you know, from other people.
In the sense that she kind of, I think the word that someone described it as is waddles a bit.
I'm sorry, that motorcycle grounded me out.
Yeah, no, I'm just talking about the, you know, anything we can provide to people to be able to help identify her. You know, she could be in disguise, etc.
Yes.
And I think that someone had described it as almost her walk was almost looked like a waddle.
Yes, and you know, that's what's distinctive about Vicky. Of course, Casey, 6'9", you know, that's obviously, I've said he can disguise himself, and he's pretty good at that if you've noticed the several different photos of him that's been out there. But one thing he can't change is the fact that he's 6'9", and you know, he should be easily identifiable in a group of people.
And let's be clear,
walk by himself.
Because I think sometimes people can lose sight of this, about how dangerous Casey White is. Talk to us about that.
He has an extremely violent past. He was convicted of attempted murder, robbery, burglary in 2015. Actually, he was convicted in 2017, but those cases happened in 2015, and that's also the same year that our homicide happened. Connie Ridgway was brutally murdered by Casey White here in Rogersville, a small town in eastern Lauderdale County. And, you know, he's dangerous. I mean, he's unpredictable. You don't know what he might do.
So Vicky White really may be in danger right now.
I think she is. Even she cooperated 100%, and even if this was her idea, she's still in danger. It's like his former girlfriend said, you know, the best thing she can do is run the first opportunity she gets and call us. We'll come pick her up. We'll get her back here, and we got some issues we got to deal with when we do get her back, but she needs to get away from this guy.
All right. Well, Sheriff Rick Singleton, please let us know if there's anything else we can do to put the word out to help catch them. We appreciate you taking the time to come on the program.
Thank you, Dan. Appreciate you having me.
Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.